Hello, everyone. I'm Mike. Pastor Sam asked me to do a reflection this week, and I must confess that I have got absolutely nothing to reflect on. Yep, nothing. Zip. I was looking to my life and seeing have I connected with God? Um, have I searched for Him? Is there some deep truth that came bubbling up? I find I have nothing. These 2 weeks has been really hectic for me at work, and don't get me wrong, God is there all the time. If you know the nature of my work, I'm living by grace every day. So God is evident, God's hand is there. It's just that I haven't looked for Him. I haven't sat down with Him. I haven't connected with God. So I've come up with absolutely nothing to reflect on. And I'm going to reflect on that nothingness. Okay, I imagine a nothingness situation like an empty room. Okay, empty room, no light, no sound, no wind, nothing. You just find yourself suddenly in the dark in a room, and you don't know what's happening. I think my first response would actually be that of despair. Like, help! What's happening? Get me out of here. I'll look for the light, maybe try to feel around. That's actually desperation, I suppose. And that might not be a bad thing if you bring this analogy back into our spiritual walk. Sometimes we find ourselves in a very empty space. We don't seem to be in control of anything. Nothing goes on around us, and we despair. We're desperate. I think that's a good thing. If you know what you're desperate for, I would look for a way out. I would look for the light. That's going to be God, right? Or sometimes we can look for a way out with something more worldly. I reach for my handphone and I turn on the flashlight. So, yeah, I'm just imagining myself in an empty space, nothingness like that. So the point I think is that I would feel desperate in such a situation, and I would look for a way out of it. Now, another emotion or feeling I think I can get if I'm suddenly in an empty room, all by myself, nothing going on, I might actually feel peace. I might feel that it's peaceful or some kind of tranquility when there's no sounds around, no one chasing you, calling you, no screens begging for your response. You know, uh, you can just sit back, relax, and really reflect. Take a little time out, take a breather, sort of thing. So that's also not a bad thing. I suppose God sometimes gives us breathers like that, puts us in a little bit of an empty space to chill, to come back, to recharge with Him. In the Bible, Jesus seems to bring His disciples always to an empty space, up the mountain, in the middle of the sea, some place where He can kind of do a little huddle sort of thing and strengthen them. So that could be it. If you are finding yourself in an empty space, a nothingness, could be a God thing. Sometimes we try to fill our lives with too many things. Nothing's going on. Come on. I've got to do something. I've got to make something up. Be busy, be spiritual. Sometimes it's just rest in Him. So yeah. So I guess that's my reflection on nothing. There we go. So you guys have a good week ahead. I'll see you in the weekend, and I hope you didn't take nothing out of this. Bye.